Okay, what the hell? Bro, this thing is tripping. What is going on? Like, I don't get it. It's been that long I ain't been on the computer. To where this what y'all doing? Okay. Alright. I see what's up. What's up, man? Yeah, man, I know I was supposed to come live the other day, y'all, but I was in dummy pain. I was in pain for like a couple of days. I didn't think it was gonna hurt that long, but yeah, it's all good. We back. We lit. I don't know how long we're gonna be live tonight, but as long as it as long as it is, I guess. Welcome. Man, let's get into it, I guess. Let's get into it. Yes, sir. Then I started to go live. My my Streamlabs started tripping. I said my Streamlabs started tripping and wouldn't let me go live. I'm like, going, wait, hold on, reconnect. It's like, you gotta sign all your stuff back in. You gotta redo it. I'm like, redo what? Like, bro, come on now. I'm like, let me up in here. Let me up in this thing. Let me up in this thing. But yeah, no, I know it's been a minute. But like I was saying, I got my teeth pulled and all the different things. But now, yeah, I'm good now. I'm able to speak without no pain. You feel me? And like I'm crazy, bro. I I'm sleeping. I'm waking up. My pillow just got blood spots on it. I'm not taking no pain medication. I don't know what it was. I wasn't taking no pain medication. Yeah, for some reason I didn't go even pick up my pain medication. I just kind of just let it just happen. You feel me? Let it heal itself. I was like, I'm gonna just let it work itself out. But yeah, man, how y'all doing though? Hope everybody doing good, doing Gucci. You feel me? What's up with it? What alien? Aliens? What? What void? What Max? What? Yeah, man, I know. But we back on though. We back on, and once I get started, we be running for a minute. But as I do, I'm gonna start up the Discord. Hopefully the Discord work, cause I'm going, golly, man. I'm going, dang. I said it's been a crazy a crazy couple of weeks, man. It's been a crazy couple of weeks, but it's been good though. It's been good. It's been Gucci. I've been just sitting back, kids on vacation. I've been just kind of chilling with the little ones the last couple of days, so that's been fun. But all in all, everything been kind of wild, bro. I haven't even had a chance to go back in on the Sally. I man, every like I don't know. The things I heard about Sally, I think they true. Sally is some trippy stuff. It that's to me. I feel like that stuff kind of disconnects you from reality. Reality, like it's a crazy disconnect. It's a crazy disconnect to the point like when I woke up today. I think that's why I named this AI is making everything look fake. Because when I came in here, I started looking at videos, and everything looked like it was like the videos was just everything looked AI now, bro. He say always wanted to try Sally. Yeah, Sally is it disconnects you from reality. What's up with it, Joe Crow? I got the Discord open, Joe. So dang, it looked different. Am I not seeing my I think I'm oh okay, now there we go right there. Okay, yeah. Now let me share the Discord real fast. But Sally is a it's a weird trippy experience. It's like one of the weirdest reality. Like it's like it make it seem like reality ain't real. Like put it like that. To me, that's what it seemed like. It make it seem like reality ain't real. Like as if you really created reality. That's what it seemed like every time. Like on my like, cause I only did it twice because I wanted to see. And the first time it seemed like it was like the beginning of a DMT experience. What he said with the wait, what? 5 MEO DMT with salvia. Oh man, yeah, that'll be wow right there. That'll be wow. I've been trying to I've been trying to recreate like some of the things I've seen on my psychedelic experiences with AI. It's been hella fun. So like later, like in the days, I'm gonna be uploading those videos to where I'm like recreating it using AI because AI do a dang good job of showing some of the stuff that I've seen within the experience, which is kind of wild because it gives you it kind of shows like, oh my god, man, look, everybody just, man, don't tell me, Savvy George,
Was
don't tell
yeah.
me this, George, what the hell is you doing here, man?
Smoking. No, I'm playing. I don't even got weed.
Man,
Um,
I ain't
I can't tell you what I'm doing here because I'm not doing anything here.
man, I ain't
I'm
smoked
just
weed in
here.
so long I forgot what it feel like, bro.
For real.
Yeah, I quit smoking earlier this year, like February.
Oh shit.
Yeah, I stopped
I didn't know
smoking.
that.
Yeah, no more, no more Mariganja. Okay, you feel me? Cause
Why is that?
I'll be driving the buses, so I had to quit
Oh god.
smoking. But I got a chance to try salvia though.
Yeah, I was hearing that just now on the live. I wanted to say like I didn't know that I that you done it because last time I talked to you, I'm pretty sure you hadn't done it.
Nah, nah. This was the first time I had to. Like we was watching, man. I'm telling you, it's something about psychedelics. Once you start like looking at all the videos and you see everybody experience, if you're a psychedelic traveler like we are, it's like I gotta try that. You feel me?
Yeah.
People are. You turned into a pancake? Like, hold on, let me see if I can. I'm trying to turn into some syrup or something. You feel?
I'm about to become the whole building of IHOP. I
Yeah,
am the Waffle House.
bro. It was weird though because like I was telling Ozo, bro, reality stretched, right? Like some laffy taffy or some silly putty or something, and it was stretching and it just kept stretching, bro. It stretched so far that my thoughts, my consciousness, my thoughts, and the beginning of my face seemed like it was a mile away, and like I had my glasses on to where I was talking because I was talking to Rob, and I could hear Rob through my glasses like a mile away, bro. It just kept going further and further where he started getting like lower and lower,
Yeah.
and it just kept stretching. It looked like some silly putty. It just kept going and going and going and going and going and going and like it just didn't stop. And I'm just like, what the hell, bro? Like it was like weird because when I first hit it, it seems like boom from the jump. I created reality. Like I popped back in, like, and whatever happened, it like in a little instance, it showed me how we generated the shit, and it was like, bro, I'm like going, what the, I'm like going, what the fuck? I'm like, hell no, bro. I'm like, this shit is not real, cause like, as I'm remembering how we like generated or made it, I'm in it now. And I'm like
Yeah.
in it and I'm going, bro, this shit is like a dream. It was like reality wasn't even real. It was like it was like some AI shit or some shit that we generated. It was like the weirdest thing, bro. That shit was
Like
weird as hell.
there's like a big cloud, fucking like a big bubble of smoke, and you can only point out the static inside it, and you're like, hey, that point is very, very lined up with that point right there. You hear what I'm saying?
Yeah, it was
Like,
just weird. He said I heard
but
listening to
fucking
music in the dark with
the
somebody is one of the
the
best
fact that
ways to
salvia,
express
bro,
yourself.
the way you were saying stretching and shit, I've seen like art on it before. There's always people mentioning accordions, like the fact that shit felt like an accordion or something. And I'm like, that's crazy because an accordion, the way that shit works, it
It go
uses
wham.
valves and air and shit. So you like stretch and pull it, and you could
Yeah,
pull it downwards or upwards, right? And I'm like, yo, that's like a smile on the face, and the fact that the inside of the accordion is like windpipes and shit. So I was like, something with the fact of time and physical like reality has to do with stretching and like sliminess and shit because salvia works on the opioid receptors in the brain, which would be like, dopamine and,
yeah.
physical touch and shit. Because opioid receptors, that's like heroin, shit like that.
Damn,
But
that's
opioid
probably it.
goes with physical touch and shit. So salvia is like, it's leaving all the serotonin. It's not touching your serotonin, but it's like boosting the fuck out of your dopamine. It's like making all your dopamine as raw as can be. So that's why the trip feels like that. And you think it's all AI because your serotonin, more serotonin you accumulate, you start thinking more and more thoughts, you can have more ideas and shit. But with no
Yeah.
serotonin and you just see the raw baseline of
It,
everything just looks like a computer chip. You don't know the programs in it. You're
not
just looking at the damn computer chip.
not just that from the jump, like when they first start kicking in, it feel like on a movie, like how you have like the soul snatcher and it goes up and it like sucks the soul out of somebody's body and they be trying to hold a soul in their body.
Yeah.
That's what it feels like. It feel like it's literally separating your soul from your body. Like every
Yeah.
time in the beginning, both times, it I could feel it. It started like in my legs. It started pulling to the left, and my body was pulling to the right, like as if it was separating me. And then it was a time to where it felt like whatever it was that was inside, like it turned around, like how it's looking out my eyes. It turned around and it looked backwards. But I got a video. I'm gonna show y'all this video. This is like this is crazy because this is what I
Yeah.
seen. This is what I seen.
See how you said soul too? And with when we do DMT and shit, we talk about DMT, we always say spirit. We be
Yeah,
talking about
spirit,
spirit.
spirit. So I
It's the
don't know
mind and
what to call it.
spirit and mind is the thinking part. Soul and your roots and heart, that would be your body. So that would be the dopamine shit. You know what I'm saying? So that's why salvia had that soul ripping feeling. And DMT has that spirit feeling. But DMT, when you break through, you get all of it. You feel me? So that's why I can kind of imagine what you went through in salvia.
Yeah, it was trippy as hell, man. That shit was hella trippy. I had made a video because like the cool thing about it is I had called, I was talking to Ozo and I'm like telling Ozo about it and I told him how like because it seemed like it was fingers like going like this, some weird looking like fingers, like they was coming together, like putting themselves together and stuff, and like kind of moving. And I'm like, and he showed me a video and was like, well, he sent me some pictures and he was like, did it look like this? And I'm like, this is exactly what it looked like. I said, the cool thing about it is that they were red and black, like they were black, but the tips was red. So basically, on the salvia experience, what I was seeing was the outside layer of my eyeball, bro. Like I was zoomed in like a thousand times to the out, and I'm going, I'm going. How, bro? This shit don't make sense. I'm going, bro. I'm like, oh, no, that shit don't make sense. That shit does not make sense. So you're telling me I'm seeing that outside color of my fucking eyeball, bro. Looking out my eyeball, I'm seeing it in fucking real time. But wait, hold on, let me see. Oh, I'm gonna show you. I'm gonna share it right now. So
I'm
hopefully.
sharing my screen so you can see the zoom into what a pupil looks like. This shit looks
Oh
like
yeah,
fingers.
yeah. Wait, hold on. Look at my screen real fast though.
Perfect.
I'm watching that. Look, this is exactly what I seen right here. This right here. Look, it's folding in. It was folding in just like that, bro. I made this with Sora. I said, damn. I was like, what the hell, bro? I'm about to look at yours too because you probably got more than this, but the only thing is it was black and red. And I'm like, how is that even possible? I'm like, how is that a possibility? I'm like, well, how's that even a possibility for you to see that. Wait, now hold on. Let me
Yeah.
watch your screen right here. Okay.
They zoom in on the pupil and the shit looks like it has a bunch of fingers. And
Yeah.
like, you know how they do the little finger thing, like the come here thing and shit. And also, like, if you think of it like this, that shit looks like, you know how apes and monkeys are more primal.
Yeah.
Like the hair, the fact that it starts at the knuckles and shit and just goes straight throughout the body. It's like it's like they want to be more protected within their own soul. That's why they got hella hair. But as a human,
Opioid
it's like we're more
receptors.
naked and more raw to what the universe has to give us. So we kind of just like we're basically more tormented by nature rather than wanting to just keep within us. That's why a monkey's all primal and shit is like, no, I just want to think here. And then us as fucking humans, we're like that fucking finger thing extended beyond. I don't even
Man, that shit is crazy. He said, heard listening to music in the dark with salvia is one of the best ways to experience it. Yeah, I'm gonna have to try that next time because I still got a lot left. He said, I didn't even know it affected opioid receptors. I didn't either, bro. I didn't either. It was
know.
like, it was a trip though.
The fucking the fact that the eye, bro, like the pupil, like there's I always tell people I'm like, bro, it's a black hole, bro. That's as simple as it gets, bro. Is if you know how a black hole works, that's how your pupils work, bro. You figure it out from there on, bro. Because if I start
Eyes at
telling you
10
what I've seen,
times.
you might be able to disagree and
Oh,
think something differently of me. But no, bro.
eyes
Start
in a
there. Pupil's a
thousand
black hole.
times telescope. I mean, I'm talking about telescope.
Oh, but that shit is crazy though. That the so what the when you think about it, your perspective and the way you look, as in like not how you dress yourself or what your appearance is, but the way you look, as in like the way you're looking at something. That's you, you got to see what you want, and then fucking want it even more. But there's something deep inside you that you want that is basically kind of guiding you in a
It's
very minimal way.
it's weird because even when you look at these photos, right? These photos like of the eye, like it zoomed in, it looked like you looking at mountainous regions, like parts of the ocean where it come into the into land.
Yeah,
It looks like that. It doesn't look like no eyeball. It's like, you feel me? Like, it looks, that shit is weird, bro. But what I was trying to figure out is like, how you're telling me that I can hit salvia and I can parts of my anatomy. That's what was I was tripping off of. Like, how is that even a possibility? That is crazy. Like, we using microscopes and all kind of shit like that, but it do that. He said. UL said it's the kappa opioid receptor, one of the receptors your body uses for what?
yeah.
Pro pro something perception, pro perception, the awareness of your environment. Let's see. I was listening to a spirit box session. The spirits were laughing, bro. They said they watch us like TV. One of the spirits came through talking to the other one and said, "Humans, they're my favorite." Oh my god, bro. You should chill out. That is fucking crazy. Hey, I wouldn't doubt it. I wouldn't doubt it because it seemed like it would like when you see how like when you like on psychedelics and you see how the realities are overlaid over each other. It seemed like that would be something one of the realities would actually be able to do. Like, period. You ain't dove. When the last time you dove in, George?
Uh, the last time I dove in on was like a month back because I had some shrooms and just took them. But like with DMT, bro, I don't think it's been like a year. I wanted to smoke a joint because I have a bunch of Changa and
Yeah.
it's DMT and MT. So I was like, should I grind it up and like sit outside and smoke a joint? That way I can like, walk in there instead of just, strapping myself to the rocket and blasting in there. I was like, what would it be like if I like slowly stepped in there? So I was thinking of doing that, but it's been a minute. It's been like a
It
year
seemed
now.
like it seemed like when you like take those long breaks, it's like you almost sitting back at the time reflecting on half the shit that you seen when you was in there. So,
Yeah.
and then all of a sudden it'd be like, a year later, it could be 2 years later, it calls you back and be like, now's the time,
Yeah, that's
right now.
exactly what it was like. Cause like I said, it was like a year ago that I did it, and so it was like at the end of 2023, I
Yeah,
did it, and then so that would be like basically yeah. So at the end of 2023, I did it, but before that, it was like 2 years. Like in 2021, I was doing it a bunch and then stopped, and I didn't touch it at all. Like yeah, so basically what you said was what happened with me. Like
I don't. What's the name though? I'm not gonna lie, bro. I don't like psychedelics no more. Okay, right? I'm gonna tell you why. I'm gonna tell you why. It make you step outside of the program. It make you
yeah,
see
I
that
was
everybody and everything is programmed in one way or another, and you step outside of it, and you don't feel like the program no more. That's what I don't like. You feel me? Because you get to talking about certain things, and people be lost. Like especially if it's like a system of belief that we didn't been
so
traditionally put into. When you step outside of it, bro, people be looking at you like you didn't lost it. Like, hold on, no, everybody believes that. Like, say if the earth was flat, okay, and we figured it out, right? And you went and told a person that felt like the earth is round, like you're gonna be like an outsider. They're gonna look at you like, bro, you crazy, you lose your mind. Why would the earth be flat? Like that. Like just different situations like that. Which I'm not saying that the earth is flat around. That's not what I'm saying. But I'm just saying it kind of puts you outside of this trained method that we have as people. Like whether it's work, whether it's family, whether it's anything, bro, it's like fucking crazy. It's like you're not in the loop no more. Now being in the loop is just like basically entertain. It's entertainment. It ain't I have
mm,
all these different beliefs anymore that I'm trying to hold on to and I'm trying to spread and I'm trying to give to everybody to make everybody better or save everybody and all these different things. No, set them out there for right
yeah.
now.
And bro, like that's why like I did a lot of fucking cocaine. Like what was it like from 2023 to
This
like
is
just
all good.
2024? But that's because like with the psychedelics and stuff, I had found like a basically like a
That's what
nirvana,
city
a
is.
heaven to to have my mind in and shit, right?
Yeah.
But then I would
What?
be
Turn
like,
down.
like what am I
Go ask
missing
mama.
from the people around me? Like I feel like I'm so joyful and happy. I got this way of thinking. I'm so aware and awake and shit. I'm like, what's wrong? Why don't people like me and shit? Why what's with the people around me and stuff?
What's up with it, Ice T?
So fucking I would hear a lot about cocaine being dopamine. It like shoots a bunch of dopamine out, and dopamine makes you talk and all this shit. It has to do with sound, feeling, touching, and all this stuff. So I was like, all right, I'm gonna do some dopamine so I can be or fucking do some blow so I can get some sociable fucking confidence and stuff. Maybe I'm missing confidence and I don't what's it called, know how to
Let me see.
present myself even though I
Oh, don't worry
feel
about
like
it, Ice
great in
T.
my mind and shit. So like I would do coke a lot and I would see like I would talk to people and stuff and I would well the one thing that shit helped me notice is like I would talk and then I could tell when somebody like didn't give a shit and then it would make me feel something. Like, you get what I'm saying? Like, I would say something to them, they wouldn't give a shit, and then I would feel back to myself like, oh, okay, well, you don't give a shit. You gave off that vibe. Well, fuck you then. But in my head, I'm thinking uh, like, why don't you give a shit? But I'm not seeing that this person probably isn't as like, mindful and big as aware as I am. So cocaine had me sitting there like trying to talk to people while also going like, fuck you then. But like I didn't realize that people themselves don't have that in their head, but they are doing it. You get what I'm saying? They're not aware of the fact that they don't care. They're just there. You get what I'm saying? Like, but
but
in my head, like I was just like, well, what is it then? Like, what do people want to talk about? And recently, that I've been going out to chill with people and haven't used coke and shit, I've realized it's like, okay, we're just sitting here fucking talking back and forth, and really this shit just dies down, and that's how it is, bro. Like,
yeah,
not everything's sunshine and happiness all the time and shit.
but that's the crazy thing, right? Like that I feel like is like, it's like it is always sunshine, happiness for you,
Exactly.
for you, and
Exactly.
and a lot of people don't be able to understand that. Like, how the fuck is you always happy? Come on, yeah, I just seen you trip and fall, scrub your knee, and you got up smiling. Like, what the fuck? Like, what's going on? It's like, and it's
Exactly.
like, damn, no, it's like when something crazy is going on, people want you to be sad. Because I said it again, we're trained to be a certain way because of certain situations or things that are happening. If George is sad, when we come around, we got to be sad with George. We got to feel bad with George. You feel me? And when we leave, you feel me? We got to take that sadness with us, I guess. But I don't know. It's like that's what it seems like. But it's weird, bro, because cocaine is a hell of a drug. I never tried it before, and I never will. And because I grew up in the crack era, so I
Yeah.
never, I seen what it was crack was doing, and it was like I didn't even want to do drugs, bro. I didn't even, like I said, I didn't do drugs or even try psychedelics until I got into my 40s.
Yeah,
But
the way it influences people's brains, you could tell how it makes you. You don't need to do that shit for real.
I don't got to worry about doing it. It ain't gonna never happen.
Thanks.
It never happened. Not with me. But I'm just saying. I understand though because as the times go, you just see certain people have their own little drug of choice of what they do. But it's like weird because that one right there, I think is just a crazy one because you see Richard Pryor. You see a lot of the actors that once they got big money, they got big coke, and it just
Yeah,
kind of messed them up. You can feel me over time, but I don't know, bro. That shit is crazy. But
yeah. But like to wrap up the whole point I brought that up is like you said, like people feel like they gotta be with you, but then if they see that you got your own thing going and shit, they it's either they praise you and they're like, oh, you're a leader, you can help, you can hold the torch. And then there's other people that see you and they're like, well, I want to be a fucking leader. And then they're just, it's like, bro, it's not a competition, bro.
yeah,
You go be a leader too.
hey, that's the thing that I think that I don't like because, like, see, okay, me and you talking, right? I look at you as a leader. You look at me as a leader. We're not in competition. Oh, who leading this show right now? We playing ping pong, hitting the ball back and forth.
Exactly.
It's like, hold on, when like I know this is book channel, but when I come on here, this is our channel. So we hitting it back and forth. It's not I'm trying to take over everything. No, this is how we supposed to be. And like I understand what you're saying about that because other people, like I didn't came across other people that wanted to be in this position because they put this position somewhere high, and it's like, bro, it's not. This shit is not shit. Or they'll put you above themselves because they'll go, oh, George is always happy. George is doing this. George is doing that. I wish I was doing that. I wish I was always happy. And it's like, you can be. Just do it.
Yeah,
Just do it.
exactly.
That's all it takes. You feel me? Like, matter of fact, we can work together and we can do it together and we can make it happen. But people will be wanting the position. And it's like, and they don't understand that that position right there, it's their chessboard in their head.
Yeah.
So they're putting you in the king position. And it's like, bro, this is why we all can't work together and be anything or get anything because that's how it be. It's like somebody want to be on top, somebody want to be the ruler, somebody want to be the king. Do you
Yeah.
feel me? And it's like, instead of us all being the pawns and saying we playing every position.
Exactly. Like like you said, when somebody will put like on their chessboard, you're the king. And there could be that person that's like, oh man, this person's the king. It's like, well, you did that in your
Yeah,
head. You made that person the king. Like,
exactly.
like you
Exactly.
can say I'm the king in this shit. You can make me a pawn, and you could be just as happy playing the same game of chess that we're playing. Like,
Exactly, exactly. That's the and what. Hey, once I realized that, George, I said I ain't gonna lie. My shit just been a lot smoother. Like you feel me? I ain't saying you don't get angry or you don't get sad at times, but I'm saying 90% of the time I'm smiling, I'm happy, despite what happens. I can't do nothing but laugh through it because I'm going, dang man, you like reality. Like somebody was just talking about that ghost box. He
yeah,
said basically, you feel me? The entities were saying, wait, like he said something about wait till they find out that they're just on a TV screen and they just like a TV show. And it's like, we already look at it like that. It's a TV show.
yeah,
Everybody is acting. Even when you go to work, everybody is on robot mode. It don't matter where you go. Like the homeless people don't come out of just acting like they ain't homeless no more. The motherfucker at McDonald's, he don't just act like he not working at the cashier no more. Everybody is on robot mode. In whatever
yeah,
position they're playing it to the fullest. It's like they don't know how to come out of it. They're so into it that becomes them. They don't, and it's like I'm going. This is just a role right now for me. This is not something that This is not me. This is a role that I'm just playing for this position right here. But whenever I'm in the role, I know that it's a role. It's not me though. It's not the me that you think I or whatever. Because whenever I step outside of the position, I don't know why, bro. I just one of the people that just go against all the fucking rules. All right, I can't help it. I'm a rule breaker. It was like my mom would tell you that. Yeah, this motherfucker's hard headed. He just doesn't follow the rules. And I've always been like that because I don't like the rules because the rules are always having you designed to be a certain way, be the way that people want you to be. And it's like
yeah.
once you start doing that, you start following and thinking about what everybody think about you and say. Now you're not even being you. You being what everybody else thought you. And like, cause I was talking about it, bro. I was thinking, George. I said, man, we ain't nothing but fucking reflections. We nothing but
Same.
reflection. We reflecting off of each other, and we're reflecting thoughts and shit like that over and over again in different ways.
Fucking, what was it that I had seen this video earlier? What did he say? He was like, people that meet you, they every person that meets you writes a story about you in their own ink. And then he also said, and the person that you are is just a culmination of achievements and things you noticed about yourself and small insecurities that you've noticed and other good moments that you have are basically what you are. And then he was like 1,000 yous pieced together by like many little moments and shit. I forgot
Yeah.
what the fuck he said. I'm gonna post it in here later.
No, I was
But
like, it's crazy because that's what I used to talk about. I said, like even like the person that you perceive to be to yourself is not the same person that your mom perceived you to be, or your dad, or your girlfriend, or your kids. Everybody perceive you to be something different than what you even see yourself to be. So their interpretation of you, they fractured they self. I said this is probably why when you dive in a lot of times it's telling you you created all this. So everybody
yeah,
that you're looking at, you're making these people up. You're making your own perception of that person up. Because to you, like you said, that person can be in the king position. But to this person over here, that motherfucker just a pawn.
yeah,
So it's like we're constantly as people, this is just what we do. And we put everybody in these higher or lower positions, and then we're creating them ourselves. And like we the police or whoever they are, and like we're creating our own imaginary fucking whatever it is of that person, and that's not even that person. It's like me, the George I know that I look at you as being is not even you. It's something
yeah.
that I made up myself from the little parts or the little fractals that you gave me. This is
Yeah,
who I created.
but it's like the fact that you recognize that when you talk to me, I know it's like, well, okay, that means that the real me, whenever I talk to him, he'll be able to tell it apart, given the fact that he could tell that apart. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah, yeah. That's what's up with it, Charles. That's why I said like when I talk to people, I talk to that inner entity that we all are, just are.
Yeah.
You feel me? That outer shell is like once we judge with that outer shell and we don't judge with that inner, that's when we already put labels on each other. Like we'll label each other and like we'll look at each other as different races. We'll look at each other as boy girl. We'll look at each other in all these different ways just by judging from the looks.
Yeah.
And it's like
Uh,
I don't know, that shit crazy, bro.
Watch my screen real quick. I'm gonna play that little video that I made. The it's hopefully it shows the little, yeah.
Oh wait, hold on. It got music though. You gotta
I'm not. Let me see.
you gotta mute the music though.
It's uh it's from a freaking.
Well, let me
Oh,
matter of
here.
fact, let me change these around because I can see the chat better over here if I put it over here. Oh yeah, dang, this is how I'm supposed to have it. I'll be having this thing all backwards. Be having it all backwards. All right, let me see.
Shit, I want to let me play it. I'm just trying to go to. All right, there you
Oh
go.
no, go ahead. I know I got it. I can turn I can turn it down. I can see it though. Like we can see it.
He said, "Strange, isn't it?"
See, you're talking to your own. See, your projection of existence. That shit is crazy, UL. You think you lost your mind? Wait, is it saying something or?
Yeah. You want me to replay it or?
No, I just can't. I get in trouble. I don't want to get in trouble for the
Oh,
music, because the music in the background, I get in trouble for that. And they just got. I ain't trying to even chance it because they just gave me a strike. That's why I've been going for a long time. Because they gave me a
okay.
strike from a video that was like a year over a year old, and I'm like going, what the fuck? I'm like going. So I don't even want to chance it with YouTube. I ain't gonna be able to jump back on harshly until February.
The main part of it, he said, he was like, "Strange, isn't it? How so many versions of you drift through the minds of others." And then he was like, "One sees you as a distant constellation, and then the other sees you, swears that your presence is like a hearth they've known their whole life. Where is it? A thousand
Yeah,
yous stitched together from secondhand impressions, none of them complete, none of them wrong, yet none of them true. And every soul that glimpses at you, a story is written, but the ink is theirs, not yours."
exactly, exactly,
Quite
exactly.
poetic.
But I think you know what's crazy, George? Because that's to me. I'm gonna tell you. I hate to say this, but to me, what's that showing you is that the God entity within you that is creating everything. Like not in the sense that it's making like I'm making George. No, George is already George. I'm creating my own version of George as he talks to me. Like
Yeah.
that's what I'm doing. So the God entity of me is doing this with everybody because
Yeah.
I don't get like and I cuz like you'll hear people talk to you and they'll be like, "Well, I know you cuz I know you usually know. You just know that part of me cuz that's the part you see." But that's not me. That's the version of me
Yeah.
that you created. And I'm all right with that though. But that's the version that you created and you but that's not me. And like when I tell like close like family members that they don't get it, they like, nah, because I've been knowing you. It's like, bro, you don't even know yourself. Like
It's
think you don't even know yourself. If you think about it, like if I go, okay, January 19th, 2 o'clock, 1999, what was you doing? You like shit, I don't fucking know. You probably only remember like probably in full memory probably only like probably I say about 100 hours in the whole of 1999. You don't even know yourself. So it's like it's kind of weird, bro. It'd be weird as hell. But I'll be having these
Yeah.
conversations with people all the time. Be like, yeah, but I do know you. I know you like this. Like, nah, you don't.
It's yeah, exactly.
You
Like
don't.
over when people like now that I've been going out to live music shows and stuff, because I've been trying to make connections to actually get people to record for me instrumentals and stuff.
Yeah.
Like I'll notice like they'll catch on to one of your charms, and then they'll completely treat you as to if that charm is all you are and shit, just to
Yes.
catch on more to you. And
Yeah.
so like what's it called to you?
Yeah.
And so like what's it called? As a kid, like I would realize like they call him that because he's always making y'all call him pig or some shit, puerquito or something, because he's always making this face. Probably has something to do with all y'all making him make that face and
Exactly.
shit.
Yeah.
So it's
Yeah.
like they've seen that face on other people, and they're like, "How face?" And then I've seen that face in other people outside in reality, and but in those moments, I know they're disgusted with me. So what's up with this kid
Yeah,
that's in our
they
family
love
that got that face on it? It's like, bro, you recognize the face and these gestures that are omnipresent throughout all of us. That the body reacts and has these gestures. It's like you recognize
shit.
certain movements
Right.
and things within me, and it's like you caught on, yeah, but like I'm in the constant. I'm like a clock. I'm like when you look at me again, it's gonna be a different time.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah, it's gonna be
like
different. That should be trippy though, bro. Cause like from the jump of you even meeting people, they'll judge you and make their perception of you in the beginning. But that it's weird because instead of changing it, they'll just build on to that thing that they already have. And you know how you notice it?
yeah,
Because every time you talk to them, they'll bring up the same shit all the time, and you like going, "What the fuck? Like, is that all you see of me? Like, you don't see nothing more than that? That's all you see of me? Like, why is YouTube tripping, man?"
yeah, bro. Like freaking. That's why I love being around people more now and shit because I'm starting to see is like yeah, like that thing that it's like yeah, like you said, I could tell someone caught on to me and they got me in their head, and then in more experiences I saw that they caught on to more pieces of me and shit. But then like the more it would be around more people, meeting more and more people, and then that person that I'm talking about that I could tell has caught on to who I am will keep
Yeah.
looking at me like, God damn, like why can you be around everyone? And
Yeah.
then it's funny because my mom told me she was like, at work they were saying you're like a politician, that you could just talk to everyone. That's what the girls were talking about over there when we looked over at you. I was like, it's the fact that I could do that just comes from the fact that like that thing that generates the ideas for what you think of other people in your brain based off of the experiences and how they're acting, like the thing that builds them, I use it to build myself constantly, and I'm constantly destroying, cleaning things out that I don't want, and I'm constantly making more new things in that space and shit. So it's like some people have started the clock and they got to 3 p.m. and they wanted to go to bed, and that's who they are. They're fucking the 12 hand all the way to the 3, and that's who they are. And they're charming, yeah, because something about that experience was real. But like me, like I'm saying, I'm constantly the clock. I'm
Yeah,
constantly changing. I'm
constantly.
constantly making. I'm constantly so and so. It's like there's
I
always
think
something
people
new.
don't like that though, George. People don't like that when they see that person that can just get along with everybody, and they just like, what the fuck? Like, I hate this. I hate this motherfucker. Why? I don't know. I just don't like him because he talking to Kev. I don't like Kev, and how the fuck he
Yeah,
getting
that's
along?
the problem. That's the problem I've been realizing lately, bro. I'm
Like,
like,
how the fuck?
damn, bro.
Like,
I'm like, this guy's real as fuck because he put me on with this, but then he knows I fuck with him because he fucks with me based off of what happened over here and shit. And it's like now we pop up to another event, and bro's like, "Oh, you know him? Oh, okay, okay." And then he's acting like less open with me and shit.
yeah,
I'm like, all right, cool. And it's like both of y'all want to close up. Okay, that's cool. And then I could tell it's like now I'm acting kind of
Exactly.
dry with both of them. And even though they both hate each other, now they coming back to talk to me as if like I'm their conduit or some shit. Like it's fucking weird, bro.
Yeah, it
It's,
is. That should be hella weird. You
but
should chill out. Said it's funny because no matter how we talk through this existence, we never quite get it. It's like, yo, all these deep conversations and the spirits just laughing at us. They don't take none of this serious. Nah, that's why, it always tell you don't take this serious. But
yeah,
once you start to kind of see you should chill out, you'll start to fucking chill out. You
yeah,
feel me? Because existence is only going to be what you decided to be. And if that's what you want it to be, that's what you're going to see. You feel me? That's what you're gonna see. And the spirits can laugh all they want, but when you cut your finger, that shit literally hurts.
yeah,
You feel me? So I got to the point to where I don't care what the spirits think, really, to tell the truth. And I don't care what people think. I'm gonna be what I think. You feel me? And what I think is I'm just going, I'm not gonna take nothing serious, but I'm gonna do what I do in this thing and I'm gonna just have fun while I'm doing it. But I'm not gonna let
yeah.
nothing stop that. Nothing. Nothing stop that. What's up, Cryo? But and
What's
that's the
up, man?
thing, bro. What's up with his Zion? Zen?
Hey, y'all.
Ay.
Chillin'. I
Yeah.
completely relate with what you said, Killer. And I agree with you, True. Authenticity
Yeah.
being your most authentic or
Like
authentic. I don't
like
know how to say that.
think about that though, right? This place right here, bro. When we come together and we start talking, we don't bring up race, we don't bring up gangs, we don't bring up none of the bullshit. We just be here chilling like we all the same person or something. We just have conversations and we just chill. We don't point out each other's wrongs or none of the shit, bro. We just be like chilling, but we just talk about a lot of shit, which is kind of cool to me. Which is cool to me because it lets you know that you can get along with everybody if you decide to do it. You feel me? Even if people are acting the way they act, I'll kind of just laugh at it. I might talk about it, but I laugh at it, and it don't make me stop even conversating with a person if they be in a certain way. Like it don't even matter. Like it don't even matter no more. I'm not gonna not let nothing knock me off of my journey. Like period. No more, bro. I'm talking about none of the belief systems, none of that shit will not knock me off my journey. Because you get to falling in too deep, bro, you'll disconnect yourself from reality and the ones around you, even the ones you love. You will really get disconnected. And I don't think I want that. I like the connection. I
Yeah, me
hate to
too.
say it.
Agreed.
I love the connection.
Well, they say God shattered himself into a million shards just so you could feel less lonely.
I wouldn't doubt that either, Cryo. I wouldn't doubt that one either.
You know, I had an acid trip one time where I had this metaphor appear to me in my mind where God viewed itself in the first instant of reality and immediately became afraid at what it truly was because it was naked with full omnipotence and omniscience. And because that omniscience was something it itself could not bear as itself, it imbued itself into its own knowledge and created reality. Sorry to
Okay.
get too deep on y'all, but that's what I believe.
No, I was trying to process it. Give
Yeah,
me a
that's
sec.
yeah. I was thinking Adam and Eve. That sounds like some Adam and Eve shit for reals. Like God coming into the flesh, and then like already being in. Like just think, already being in the flesh, but then actually got to a point to where it realized that it was in the flesh.
Oh
I
yeah,
mean,
that the
man, God
scariness.
God was the damn serpent too, and the animals, and Adam and Eve, bruh. He was the whole
Yeah,
shebang. It's just that when we experience our consciousness as individuals, we're separated from the absolute unity that is the truth of existence versus the relative unity, which is individuated existence. And when you trip, sometimes that veil gets completely lifted or partially lifted, and you get a little glimpse to your own God soul. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
yeah. And I don't believe in the Adam and Eve story no more. I'm not gonna lie. I think that's a story
Yeah, me
that
neither.
that we just came up with after a certain over time because we passed it and passed it and passed it. I
It
don't,
You know
but
was
what
I
Terry
don't.
simple
said?
enough to teach people to catch on to the idea. That's all it is
Yeah.
there.
Terry
Oh,
said that the
reality
Adam and Eve
shows.
story was reality's first drug bust.
I remember that. I remember that.
That works.
Sun Tzu, what it do?
You already know.
Or God was down here in human form, or he didn't want to be in human form because he was like, "All right,
Go
I'm gonna
ahead,
leave
Craig.
Adam and Eve as humans, and I'm gonna watch them as the snake." And he went over to that
Man,
tree and was like, "All right, well, y'all do your
what's the
thing.
latest, man?
Don't eat
What's
this
going
apple."
on?
And
Oh, we
Eve,
just
being the
chilling.
fucking wild ass bitch she was, when she saw that snake and saw fucking her, "Don't eat this apple," she was like, "I'm gonna eat this apple," and I saw the snake looking at it, and he told me to eat it. Like that's what happened there, bro. Like,
I feel like I be feeling like the thing that we call God, it don't have thoughts and ideas like we do. Like it's just the energy. And then when that energy takes form, it recognize that's when it actually
Ooh.
recognizes
Wait a minute.
itself.
What if it's the universal will? Which means there's no universal mind, there's just individual minds, but the universal will is like omnipresent, right? So
Yeah.
when a mind sort of spawns in by becoming a little like psychic bubble or like an inversion of space that's like an influx of soul consciousness, as they say with like the breath or the akash, you know what I'm saying? That little burst of quantum reality that just starts off the chain reaction of consciousness. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, it
yeah.
kind
Well,
of kicks it off.
Right, and
we're,
there's
we're
like there's
made
like
in
three
God's image.
separate ways it kicks off too, because there's the first instance when the egg meets the sperm, there's the second instance when the baby first opens its eyes, and then there's the third instance when the child realizes it's alive.
Exactly, and that's the one that actually really counts. When the child realizes it's a thing.
Yeah.
Because before then, it's just reacting to everything that's going on. And then
Mm-hmm.
those reactions turn into that consciousness, like it's
But it
consciously
doesn't take long,
aware.
bro. They say it's 2 years. I think it's as young as 2 months, baby. It's crazy.
I don't know. My
Some
Oh,
son,
babies are
my
very
yeah,
aware.
my son told
my son
me.
knows.
Wait, go ahead, go ahead.
Yeah, my son's 4 months, and at 2 months, for the difference for between me, loving on him and giving him kisses and stuff, from 1 month to 2 months, bro. At 2 months, he was like, "Oh, here comes dad." He would make little faces when I would get in front of him, bro. I knew he was full aware by then, bro. Like,
Yeah,
I was
Mm-hmm.
like,
Mm-hmm.
yeah. My
Yeah, he's a
son,
little worm buddy.
my son, he was aware, but he told me himself, like, Dad, I didn't become consciously aware until I was like 10 or 11.
Oh
yeah,
wow.
Like I did not, and
That's
I'm like
wild on
going,
bro.
bro, what the fuck? Like, how you even know what the hell you talk? And then I said, oh yeah, I forgot. I've been doing this shit so long since he was a little kid that
Right.
they hear me throughout the house talking about all that. They hear, remember, because back then we used to be on the
oh
iPad, so
yeah,
everybody in the house could hear us. But
Oh right. Yeah.
so yeah, so like he's like he didn't become really consciously aware until he was like 10 or 11. And I'm like going, what
yeah.
the like how? And this was something that I said a long time ago. A lot of people don't really become consciously aware until they're in their 30s or 40s. Sometimes they'll just be reacting to reality, doing
Oh.
whatever reality says do. Because you got to understand, we're taking in information, and the information is
Mm.
telling us, always telling us, do this, be like this, be like that. And what are we doing? We're trying to be like that. We're trying to be like that. We're trying to mimic that. We're trying to mimic that. And then one day you just wake up and go, wait, what the fuck am I doing? Like I'm trying to
And
I'm
bro,
trying to be a professional basketball player, and I don't even know how to shoot hoops. Just following the programs.
I feel like recently too, like
Instruction,
fucking
intelligence, projection.
those programs are like gone. So it's like everyone got like a freedom to be an individual and shit. That's why we had that spawning of random influencers and stuff. A lot of people started doing that and shit. But it's like to the majority of like the US, there's like that AI robotic mind manipulation on the people. It's like it's kind of like taken away from the people now. But
Yeah.
now the people are kind of running to AI for a more robotic feeling and shit, because they're like, well, AI is gonna help me. It's like all the people that are gonna run to AI, the government's gonna know. Okay, here are our robots that we successfully fucking mind washed and shit. They're gonna be able to see them in there. You get what I'm trying to say?
Yeah.
And then all the rest of the
Hey,
people are gonna be influencers
I
and
just,
trying to get famous and shit.
I just got one question for everybody is here. Okay, since everybody here, who the fuck is Bubba and why did Donald Trump blow him?
What?
I have not heard about that.
Oh shit. Okay, y'all ain't up on that part then. Okay, goddamn. I'm just saying.
This is black people news. Black
This
people always on
ain't-
top of everything.
It ain't black people news. It's white people talking about it.
But black
Jeff-
people figure out the main point of what was brought up immediately.
Jeffrey Epstein, sent an email to his brother and asked his brother, do Putin still got those pictures of Donald Trump blowing Bubba? Y'all
Who's
didn't see
Bubba?
that. That's what I'm trying to figure. They try to see people are saying it's Clinton, but every time I searched, they said, nah, like Jeffrey Epstein brother didn't want to talk about it, but he said, nah, it's not Clinton. He said like he remembered the email, but he said it wasn't Clinton. But I'm saying, how's it not Clinton when everybody called Clinton Bubba?
Where did you hear this from?
This is the new Epstein stuff that they just released. Because they about to open up and let out all the files. They supposed to, but that was one of the emails that was sent to Epstein brother. And I always wonder why it seemed like Donald Trump was in Putin's pocket or something. You feel me? Like he was trying to follow Putin. Now, what if Putin got pictures of him blowing Bubba? And why? How would Epstein know about it?
Is this another
And
White
why?
House rumor?
Another what?
White House rumor?
No. This is in the Epstein files.
They've been released?
They released, I think, 10,000 more emails or some shit.
I have not looked into any of that.
I haven't either. It just came across my son came by, my oldest son, and he was telling me. And I was like, bro, what you talking about? And I was looking it up, and I never could find it because I didn't understand what he was talking about. And then when I came across a video, and it was talking about it. And it was showing, it was like, what the fuck? Who is Bubba? And why is Trump blowing Bubba? What the fuck is going on, bro? It's some weird shit going on in this government.
Sounds like a deep rabbit hole. 10,000 pages.
Yeah.
Could be a distraction.
It might be. Epstein and his brother are having a conversation about Bubba and Trump and Putin having pictures of a situation. Yeah. He said he comes from the email leak. Yeah. Putin, whatever, however you say his name. The German word Bubba means boy. Oh, and is etymologically rooted for the American name Bubba. What the hell? Hell no. Don't be saying that. That is crazy.
What the?
This crazy rogue activist. What the fuck?
Hell no.
Hell no.
No.
Oh my God, bro. You ain't gonna turn on my camera.
I can't. That can't be like.
I hope not. Well, I wouldn't. Hey, I ain't gonna lie, George. I wouldn't put nothing past none of them people, bro. None of them people. Cause some of the stuff cause you, it makes you wonder like why they never released them files. They just will not do it. No matter what. And then it was some other emails. I know they was talking about where Epstein was influenced like the some voting shit also, bro. Like why the one lady that worked for Barack Obama or something while they were doing something in the office or something, like he was texting her like through the whole shit, and I'm like, bro, this shit is hella crazy. This shit is deep. It runs deep. That Epstein shit is crazy. That nigga had power.
That shit just showing you that shit is deep, but that shit's just surface.
Yeah. Oh yeah. There you go.
Yeah.
That's even better. It's just the surface. So when you go, hey, when you go deeper into the Epstein files, it's gonna be like going into the asshole of Satan.
Hmm.
I said, and it's crazy because I don't really be watching that stuff, but sometimes when it come up, I'll be having to look at it because I'm going, okay, what's going on with this Trump stuff? You feel me? Like, what's really going on? Marjorie Taylor, whatever that lady name, she resigning and some more shit on Tommy Robinson. What? Epstein congratulated Bannon on Tommy Robinson. What? I don't even know who those two people is. He says this is. He said the spirits talked about this too. They said the people in the files are creeps. They want to say too much though, because they didn't want to ruin the surprise for us. I don't think it's gonna be a surprise, bro. When it all comes out and then falls apart, I don't think it's gonna be a surprise.
Yeah, they're gonna be clipping shit on TikTok like, look how he hugged him this day, so and so. Is like, how did
Yeah.
we not know he was gay?
How did we not know? Look how Ivana never stands close to him. How we didn't know. Like, look how she don't hold his hand. She just don't be smiling and none of that. She knows he's blowing bubba. I mean, she knows he's doing something.
Either she's jealous or disappointed.
Yeah, this shit it's crazy, bro, because I don't even vote or none of that shit. I ain't gonna lie. So I don't I care less. I care less, but I know they all. If the rappers is doing weird stuff, if the actors is doing weird stuff, you know all the rich people is doing weird shit.
Everybody blown, they cover blown, man.
Yeah, they cover blown. Damn, huh? You pull the sheets back and they all in the bed together, huh? It's like, what the fuck?
They ain't even that remembering it. It's the act. So the devil just coming out of hiding. He running the whole show.
Yeah.
Them rich people, they running scared right now. They mask about to fall off.
Yeah, it's crazy because you can kind of tell because
Entertain-
they start distancing themselves from each other.
Ain't it obvious that shit's going down, man? I thought
No, it is.
that shit already over. Actually, I'm just saying, finally, it's coming in pay-per-view in front of everybody's face. He ain't even got to pay you.
Yeah, well, like even when you think about like back in the days with John F. Kennedy and doing his thing with Marilyn Monroe and his brother doing his thing with Marilyn Monroe and all that shit that happened. It's like this shit is like not nothing new. It's not nothing new. It's always been going on. And it's not gonna change.
And the players ain't no different neither,
Yeah.
The players never, the physical feature that don't never existed to begin with. So it's the same players. It's the same show.
Yeah, that shit. But it is crazy because, all you people who voted, you feel me? People be having me laughing though. They be like, "How the hell they vote a felon into the White House?" I'm like, "How not? Like, what are you talking about? Like, felons are the best." It is. Think about it, right? Okay, if you think about all the gang culture, right? Who are all the gangs being ran by? Somebody in prison.
Yeah.
So,
And bro, I was at work and I was like talking to this one dude and he started trying to tell me like about religion and shit and how it's like, and he started explaining to me like in one way. He was like, the same way that you represent a set and you're part of this gang and yada yada this. And then he went on to try to tell me uh that I should get a Bible and study Christianity and all this stuff. But he used the gang thing to describe the same way to me, like how I could be a part of Christianity. He exampled it with gangs and shit.
yeah.
And I was like, bro, everything is the way the mind works. It always works like that. There's always gonna be the guy at the lowest point is noticed by the guy at the highest point because that's where the structure is in the fucking ladder.
But it makes sense though, because that's what they tell you. The Bible is your sword. So I'm just saying that's part of it. It's your sword to fight against all this whatever they fighting against. I don't know, but I'm just saying.
There's this fucking song. There's this song that's a Mexican song and it's like famous. And he said, cartels, gang members, and the government wouldn't exist if what's it called? Mother Nature wasn't the main reason that we do the things we would do. So he was saying like the fact that cartels exist, and they run drugs, all that shit comes from nature. The government, these motherfuckers, they all of us come from nature. They run us. All it's like he's saying like the fact that the world is free and is like Mother Nature is there to provide. There's always gonna be some motherfuckers that are saying, all right, but this is ours.
Yeah.
Mother Nature, another story too.
You said wait. You said Mother Nature got a story. Wait, hold
I
on.
said, yeah, I said Mother Nature is a whole nother story too.
Yeah, because it's like
Not
it's
what we
the
think.
the gangs, governments, and all that. Every little hoods, those are like man things. Like, okay, this is for this. This is for this. This is for that. This is for this. The Mother Nature feminine is just like this is this. This ain't for that. This ain't for this. This ain't for this. This is this.
Don't do it again.
It's shit. When it goes in my head, that could go back and forth because like then you could flip flop it. And as a man, you would plan and like do a lot of things physically to manifest reality. But say as like a woman, you would think that deeply when it came to like fashion and your nails and things like that. You get what I'm saying? I don't know, but the I always like bringing up Father Time, Mother Nature to get my grasp on what nature really is. So I'll be smoking and think about it deeply and shit, and but then I'll see like what nature is, and it's just like it's it's that the whatever there's the expression, the expression that has to be expressed is what Mother Nature is showing us, representing and shit.
True, true, true.
And then, but the
But
things, when it comes to like time and like father time, is like it's like keeping an eye on Mother Nature. It's like, well, this happened here in the time Mother Nature. You get what I'm saying? But Mother Nature's just shining and burning and stuff. But Father Time is like, all right, this happened here, so we got to make this happen this way next time. You get what I'm saying? It's like one is completely out of control, and then one is completely in control. But if they weren't both in the dynamic, there would be no point in talking about control regardless.
I think reality is it goes in a certain way. It's structured in a certain way that Mother Nature, the plants, the animals, the people, whoever, they're all following the same program. Like even
Yep.
in Mother Nature, the trees got their hierarchy, the animals got their hierarchy. Even with
Exactly.
people, the even with insects, it's like all the same. It's all built on the same fucking building blocks. Even though the blocks look different, they all structured the same. Like you can see that with the trees. Like you got trees that fight off predators. Other certain trees or weeds or stuff that eat trees. You feel me? So it's like it's the same thing. It's all built the same, and we follow
that
that
goes
same
back.
structure. If you look at the way our government, and like you can see it, bro. You can see it. It's fucking weird. Let's see. True that you delete
I love the fact too
video.
that
No,
when
I
it comes
didn't.
to the things that we do and say we like gotta do and shit, most likely came from Mother
It's
Nature
still up,
itself. Like,
King
like
Von.
say like all the people that or like with fucking Coca-Cola and putting patents and all that shit. I always bring this one up because it's an easy one to relate to drugs and shit. Like when they were putting cocaine back in Coca-Cola back then, they were just doing it because it's like, oh shit, this made us money. But they started using the drug
Back,
itself, and they started
back.
thinking like, oh shit, like we got to do this because of that, because of this, because of that. But in reality, they started thinking like that because
Wait,
Mother Nature
that-
has this natural thing that made them feel this way about what they're doing.
that is trippy, bro. Because like you all said, Mother Nature gives birth to the equations. And he said, every issue we got can be solved easily, yet they never solve them. They not they not meant to be solved. Every time a problem is resolved, a new one pops up. Also, time is just a measurement. Extension is existence is one day long. That's it, bro. That shit is just happening at one time. It's not even chopped up. But Mother Nature is the one that keeps the balance of everything. Like what goes on within life. Like, come on, just think, bro. If we were all on a good note and everybody was getting along and all the different shit, bro, we will fill the earth up. Like we'll take over the whole planet. We'll fill the whole. We'd have been filled up the whole planet with every animal that you see, every
That's what
insect
we.
that you see. There's something else that balances that thing out so it doesn't engulf the whole planet. And we're a
It's
part of that.
time. Time is the thing. Exactly. So no, I know what you're saying. I was just adding an extra thing. The balance of whatever it is it makes sure it's there. It makes sure it's balanced. Like you said, like the fucking mouse. Well, the cat's there to kill that motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? But then there's that overall. No matter what Mother Nature does, time's gonna take care of whatever needs to happen. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah. Yeah, which time like it's weird because like he was saying, everything is just happening at one time.
Yeah, but
Exactly.
It's
We
like
are time.
yeah, it's
We
just,
are that one time
which
that
is
happened.
Okay, can
weird.
I say it like this, my man? The
Yes,
absolute
sir.
universe is a single crystallized relation, which can be experienced as a three-dimensional existence that we perceive as our personal time. But that's actually a causal flow that travels through a pattern which has been made concrete since the beginning of time.
Mm-hmm.
But that's the scary part, Cryo, is when you see that it's a pattern. It's a like
Yeah.
everything that we doing right now is a pattern. It feels like you're
Oh,
doing
but the
these
freaky thing,
things.
bro. Did you ever have the trip where you saw that there was multiple of you in a kaleidoscope shape?
Yeah.
Yeah, I called it the
Okay.
Doctor Strange.
Because what I'm saying is, it's like a thing where you realize that the Earth is actually multiple Earths, but they're all symmetrically fractal. Yeah, baby. Now we're getting into some freaky
Yeah.
shit.
Like a Rubik's Cube.
yeah,
Yes, exactly.
Mother Earth
But
just waiting on everybody to catch up to death.
yeah.
Right.
Like that's all that there is. Everything represents that. And then you go beyond that if you start talking after that.
Memento
What
Mori.
death is like.
I'm a get I watch Sun Tzu. I'm gonna get to that understanding of what the real meaning of death actually is.
Is
Because
this?
yes,
I have it tatted on my neck. The whole meaning
Is
of
this?
death. Yeah,
What we
exactly.
trying to
this
the
is
whole
it. It's the reflection of
that we're
life.
putting it together.
That's why I tattooed it on my throat specifically. My words, my body, everything that comes from me. I'm like, I've experienced death.
A life
Like,
form.
so that means that I've been to heaven, but now I'm here. So it's like,
You're
what
sitting
do I
in a
call
chair
this?
because language told you that.
Yeah.
What if
Who
heaven is
said-
something you can't see? It's just the background of all that is.
Exactly.
What if heaven is just the mind?
Well, yeah, that's what I'm saying, bro.
What if there is nothing at all? Not even
Yeah.
us.
Not
Well,
now,
when you experience the nothing, who experiences it?
Who's
No
a
one.
who? You know what I
Nobody.
mean? Like who's asking the question?
Me, I.
There we
Nobody
go.
experiences nothing.
So hold up. So answer that without words.
life form that they can
Silence.
they can kill.
Silence. You said who?
I'm
That's
taking a
a-
hit.
I don't know. I don't think anybody will ever know.
Yeah.
How
That
comes the whole body gonna know if we catching up to death? The body gonna go.
Yeah,
yeah,
I think the best thing that we can do is come up with all these different, you know, different forms, and we continue to make them and add
death
on to
death is the person that's in front of you at the store, but that you don't realize is not there to buy anything. Like
them. But
you just haven't asked them if they can move out the way.
tell them,
Death is just
Sunzu,
the transition. The soul and the spirit will live eternally.
but think about this though. How can you die if you was
Yeah,
never alive?
Exactly. That's
that's
why I
what we're
always
saying. This is what that is. You know,
you know
this is, life is
this is
that, and the same vice versa.
Yeah,
It's
like we
just
was.
what life is. Life is a decadence.
yeah, man. So that the word same way.
And if you want the definition of cadence, cadence is a way a certain way you stick to singing in a
That's
song.
just a
But
word.
decadence means like decay, think rotting and all this shit. Moral or cultural decline
I'm
as
still
characterized
me.
by excessive indulgence and pleasure of luxury of or self indulgence. So
It
every decade is another, full blown. All right, here's 10. Look what y'all did.
so all you have is right now. You know, the past is a thief and the future is a thief. So
Uh-huh.
I
this
always look
is
at, you know how I always look at it like, okay, between the first person and now, how many people have actually lived? Between the first person living and right now. And
No idea.
now, when you think of all those people that did live, okay, where did their memories go? Like, where are they remembered? Because you got people from the 1800s, you got millions of people from the 1800s that, you know, we don't remember. We don't even know existed. People
you
from
dive in
ancient
and
Egypt.
though,
Huh?
and so you dive in and see them all the time and get all the information. You
You
know,
Exactly.
you get it all, but it be trippy though because you still only get like a fractal of it.
Because that's what they were. They can only give you what they had.
right?
I guess part of their imprint is in our own blueprint, in our own DNA.
There,
They still exist with us in a way.
Their piece was a piece to our puzzle that we needed to find our piece.
And on top of that, how the fuck? Like, what's it? I'm just now catching on to this, George. What you mean you got a kid now?
I didn't tell y'all.
Nah.
I don't even know, bro. I haven't been using Discord ever since my baby mama got pregnant. Yo, you remember Cynthia?
Yeah.
That's my baby mama. Now, but I had a kid like 5 months ago, and I don't know if I put it in the Discord or not. I could have sworn I did. It was just in the general though, so you probably didn't see it.
Yeah, I
But
know. I didn't see it. I'm going, what the hell? You come back
yeah, I
fully.
named him.
You named him what?
I named him Pablo Jose Domingo.
Oh, dang.
So, yeah, Domingo means Sunday in Spanish, and Jose means God said. And so I named him Pablo, God said Sunday, so he could remember that God rested on Sunday. That means that if you're going to be lazy, you got to earn it. And I could go on and on, but that's for him.
Yeah, they came back, had a whole child. A whole little George.
Yeah, bro, the way, man,
Now,
seeing him open his eyes for the first time was wild. I'll never forget that.
Wait, if George is George of the Jungle, that means this George is George of the George.
No,
man,
he
this is like the best part. Now you get to see, that growth and that transformation of
yeah.
the human as it goes day by day. You get to see it. Like, I was able to witness 7 times, but I'm just saying, 7 is a good number.
Yeah, bro, I'm telling you. Today, this year was the numerically, I looked at it as 7 because 5 plus 2, 20, 25.
Yeah. But you get to see it, and you get to see it happening in real time. That shit gonna trip you the fuck out, bro.
Yeah, today's the 23rd. Or fucking, nah, I'm tripping.
When
I,
they
I, I,
hey when they finally like get one and you think they should walk, like I remember my kids turning one, and you know, and I'm thinking they should walk, and they didn't walk until they got around other like kids that was they size, and they just, you'll see them just looking at that kid like walking around. They going, how the fuck is that kid walking and I'm crawling. And then the next day they just start walking, and you like, whoa shit, like what the hell?
my mom keeps telling me that shit.
Yeah.
She's like, watch when he starts hiding random shit for no reason, doing stupid this, yada yada. I was like, why would he do all that? And then I was like, wait, I probably did that shit to her when I was little.
Yep, you gonna start seeing. He gonna go through all the phases, especially once they get to that point to where they understand they can lie. Oh shit!
Yeah,
Once they get to that point, it's like, what the hell?
I'm so prepped for that too.
Like you
I'm gonna let
lying,
his little ass bite himself, bro.
you lying, and you ain't even got to lie. You just be lying for no reason at all.
Exactly. He's like, lie, lie, lie. Okay, I could probably fit some shit into those hollow ass lies. It's like I made enough of them, so I could probably come up with another one that makes them fucking real.
Yeah, cause all my kids did it. They got to that point where they could lie. It don't even be no good lies either.
Oh, you mean they just did it to do it?
Say it again.
Like they would just start lying to lie
Man,
for
no reason. And you just looking at them like, you act like I ain't been here a long time or something. Like
I can imagine.
my son, he been on one lately. He 12 now, so oh my God. Just some of the stuff he do, I just go, why? And like, you feel me? Because you know, we used to, you like when we was young, you know, we used to get whoopings. I understand now why we got whoopings, because that talking shit don't work. It just don't. This is why we got our ass whooped. Cause look, I'm gonna give you a story right now. Story time. Look, my son is 12 now. So my girl, she like, I want Chinese food. I'm like, okay. She like, you order it, I'll go pick it up. I'm like, all right. So I order it. She go pick it up, come back. We got shrimp. We got all the stuff, right? So everybody get their food. We eat. Okay. I'm on the couch because, you know, I got the Western name. I got that weird new AI TV, and that shit is dope. So I'm always in the living room watching my shit in the living room. So it's like probably like 8 to 10 pieces of shrimp left, like big shrimp though. And I'm like, you know, I fall asleep on the couch. I wake up and my son is standing right there. And I'm like, what? He like, can I have some more shrimp? You know, so I gave him like one piece and he left. I wake up again, he's standing right there again, and I'm just looking like, what are you doing? He like, can I have some more shrimp? I'm like, nah. I said, wait till later, you know, because you already ate a full plate. Wait till later, and then you can have another full plate, then you'll be cool. Go back to sleep. Before I do this live, I wake up again, I open the shrimp box, nigga, it's only 2.5 pieces of shrimp left. I'm going, what the fuck? I'm like, did you? No, I didn't. I'm like, how didn't you? He went in there and just ate all the shrimp. So I had to get on him because he been doing this every day. Like I ordered him a box of candy, and I'm like going, okay, y'all can have one right now. You can take the rest of school. I come in here, I'm watching videos and stuff. I come out my room, I go in there. It's like 10 packs open in like 10 empty packs in the trash can. I'm like, bro, why didn't I just, what did I tell you? So then this time, like while I'm in here doing the live, you feel me? Because he been drinking my coffee creamer up. I go in there, I come out, I see him jolting from the refrigerator into his room. I'm like, hey, what you doing? He turned around, he said, oh, I was just getting some coffee. I'm like, bro, Didn't I tell you not to be drink? Because he like kids, they don't like coffee. They just like the coffee creamer. They'll drink up like a whole bottle of
Yeah.
coffee creamer on like a teaspoon of coffee. God took it from him. Cause this is after just eating the shrimp, and I told him, you on punishment. You got to be in your room. He still, when it get quiet, they know because before then, look, before they get to a certain age, when it's dark in their room, they'll be scared. They'll use the scare method. Oh, you know it's dark in here. I'm scared of the dark. And then as they get a little bit, couple more years go by, the dark becomes a method to be able to get around and do what they want without you knowing.
Bruh. That's crazy.
So now when the dark hit, they know, okay, everybody sleep. I can creep through the house. I can get whatever I want and do whatever I want. And ain't nobody going to say nothing because they ain't going to know. And then, you just find stuff missing or ate up, and you feel me? And it's like I didn't do it, but it's like, who else did it? Like the shit just ain't disappearing. You feel me? It's like
Yeah.
it'd be weird as shit. I'm like going, bro, you don't even like I give you everything.
You don't want to blame him for like anything. You're just like, what the fuck?
Yeah, I'm like, I give you everything already. You don't have to steal anything. So he get on punishment. My girl put him on punishment, and like she take his phone. Like he got two phones. Nigga, you got a flip phone and you got an iPhone. My girl take both phones. She put them in the room. We in there sleep. He creeping through our room while we sleep, grabbing his phones, coming back. I'm going, you feel me? She wake up, she like, where them phones at? I'm like, what phones? She like, I put them in your drawer. I'm like, I ain't mess with them. I didn't see them in there. Go in there, he got them. You feel me? So he tell me, Dad, he said, hey, Dad, I need my remote. I don't got no batteries for my remote. My remote ain't working or something like that. This is what he told me yesterday. So I'm like, okay, that's your fault. I bought you hella rechargeable batteries. You always losing them. That's on you. So my soundbar remote is missing now this morning, right? We've been watching movies, me and him, all last night. My soundbar remote missing. I'm going, okay, where's my soundbar remote? I'm looking through the couches. I'm like, move so I can look through the couch. He like, it's not in there. I'm like, dang, how he know it's not in there? I look through the couch and everything. I can't find it. So I just sit down and I'm just looking around. And then he get up, he go in behind the TV and he grab the remote and he say, oh, here it go right here. And he give it to me. As soon as I get it, I'm trying to press the button. It ain't no batteries in it. I'm like, where's the batteries at? He like, I don't know. I'm like, how'd you even know where the remote is, but you don't know where the batteries is?
He don't realize he's suspect number one.
He's suspect number one. Then he go, well, I had used them in my remote, and but now he can't find his remote. Where your remote at? I don't know. I don't know where it's at. I think Sky took it. So the dog took your remote, is what you saying. But you can't find you. I'm like going. I said, dang, this is why we got whoopings when we was little. Because we won't, like, as a child, you will not listen. You will do the same bad shit over and over and over again. No matter what. No matter what. Drink up all the soda. Drink up all this. Eat up all that. And I'm just going. It made me think of why my auntie had a lock on the refrigerator.
Bruh.
Because as I got older, I used to think about it, like, why my auntie used to have a lock on the refrigerator? I said, damn, this is why. Gotta lock the refrigerator and shit. But you're going to see all these things happen as you raising a child, and it's just going to make you laugh. It's going to be funny, but at the same time, it's going to piss you off because it's like, you feel me? I don't know if they be challenging us or, because I don't know what the fuck it is. But I said, is this what my mama went through?
Their motive.
You can't. I'm just going, is this what my mama went through when I was little? Because god damn. Like, this is fucking crazy.
That remote must have grown 2 legs and walked away.
It had to. It had to. But I'm telling you, first they going to be scared of the dark. Then you go see after they realize that, oh damn, I could use this darken to my likeness.
The dark is my friend. Oh my god. And he's my kid, bro. That I'm walking on him meditating with candles around him or some shit. And I'm like, are you trying to scare me or are you in a spiritual phase? What's up, bro? Like,
Be creeping through the house like, you feel me? Be creeping through this
yeah.
motherfucker looking for shit. I'm just like, bro, you feel me? Anytime anything come up missing, like I know it's you, cause your sister went through that phase already.
I stole my mom's car keys a bunch, like in the middle of the night, and I was good at that shit, bro. Like, so I'm gonna make sure that I keep an eye on everything he does when he starts doing shit like that, bro.
Man, I I did the same thing. I remember I used to steal my aunt car. She probably wondered why her car always had gas. 'Cause I stole that motherfucker so much. I used to always gas it up. And then one time, I was like 15. I went to the after party because I used to live. Was raised by my aunt a lot of the time because I lived with her. And I went to the after party and her kids was there. They was like, "Is that what you doing in my mama car?"
Bruh.
Take my mama car back home. I drove that shit back to the house. I was like, damn, caught. They didn't snitch
Yeah.
on me though. But I couldn't take it no more after that. I said, damn. But I just know, watch, you gonna see the developing of the human brain through the through the child growing.
Yeah, and it's like watching him watch TV and other things, and him react to me and or like react to songs that I play. It's like there's that there's one thing of the human brain that it's like that I could tell is there, and I'm like, yo, that's like the holiest part of the human that like
Yeah.
is looking at me right now and shit like but when I make him like smile or like or giggle or laugh and like all of it's genuine, I'm like, yo, this is wild. Like the like his purest form as a baby right now. I'm seeing this. It's like I can see who he is. I also have like a feeling of like what he might think like too, just by the way he looks and like I don't know, being a
Has
dad
he
is crazy, bro.
has he got to the point to where he like looking at certain like TV shows that he like and stuff and he's laughing at it?
Yeah, bro. I was playing him Rick and Morty, and he giggled at something that happened on the screen. And
Yeah.
I walked in front of the TV because I would put him on the swing, and like I would go cook or something, and I'll put him in front of the TV when he was like 3 months, barely going on 3 months. And what's it called? He was watching the TV. Something happened. He giggled, and I went over there, all happy and shit. I was like, "Did you notice something?" And I'm like, "Bro, you're like 2 months. What could you have possibly noticed? What could have possibly made you laugh?"
What did you
Like,
see that gave you that laughter? Huh?
yeah. But
The
then
only thing
it like
kids are
exploded in my brain. I was
scared
like, "But I remember the times I was on acid and I would watch Rick and Morty and I would chuckle and I wouldn't even notice what I was laughing at. It was just I would have to rewind it and then the trip would happen again. And I was just like, shit, bro, like
of. Yeah,
whatever that was, he just went through that. It's like
yeah, laugh. UL said the only thing kids are ever scared of really is the mama. They make up all the other stuff. Hey, you is not lying. They be scared of mama. That's why they ask daddy for everything. Dad, can I have this or can I do this? Go ask mama. She gonna say no. Mama be like, didn't I tell your ass to stay out my motherfucking kitchen? Hey, hey, kids be tripping, man. I'm telling you, they will go in there, make some noodles, and use a whole fucking thing of seasoning on the noodles. She went in there to go cook. She said all the seasoning is gone. They use all the seasoning, all the soy sauce, all the everything on one pack of noodles. It's like, what the fuck?
that's
But
crazy.
but it's weird because my daughter, like, she went through the same thing, but now she's 15, so she's not like that anymore. She changed, but she went through that phase. All of them went through that phase of where they just kind of just eat up every fucking thing. They don't care if you can give them half of it and say, okay, I'm gonna say in your mind you going, I'm gonna say that other half for you for later. As soon as you turn your back, they go in there and finish that shit off. And see, I'm a sucker because when he was on punishment, when Mama go to work, I let him come out and play the game with me and everything. Because I'm feeling sorry because you on punishment, so I let you come out play the game, and it's like then you start punking me. Like, I don't even feel like the lion no more. I don't even feel like the Lion King no more. I feel
Like, bro, I'm gonna throw your ass back in the fucking jail cell.
Yeah.
I'm out here trying to be nice to you, and you feeling more high and mighty than me, bro. Like,
Just going, what the hell?
stay your ass in the hole, bro.
Yeah, I'm just like, go in your room. You on they on vacation on Thanksgiving break, so I'm like, you about to be in your room the whole time. I'm not, no more leeway. No more. I can't because you doing too much. That shit is funny. It's funny, but then it's not funny at the same time because it's like, oh, that shit's a trip. Say they eat and most of it goes to waste, so their body is always looking for more. Yeah, a lot of times you give them a full plate, they won't even eat all of it. They're like, put it in the refrigerator, put half of it in the refrigerator and never eat it. Like, that be the thing. Well, not him, not now, not him, because he growing. Like, he, like, to my nose now, so, at 12, so he fucking, I don't know. It's just too much. But it's funny. It's funny, but it's not funny at the same time. It's not funny. It's like, you don't even got to do that, though. You don't even got to lie about that. Like, we know you did it. It's like, no, I didn't, with a straight face, though. I didn't do it.
My mom calling me. I'll be back.
All right. Yeah, but that should be funny, well. But what's up, Sanzu? What you been up to, man?
Yeah, Sonzy, what you up to, man?
Shit, chill, man. Chilling, watching the game.
Who playing?
Both sides of the coin, man. Life.
Oh, yeah.
What you been up to, man? All work, treating you. Same old shit.
Yeah. Yeah, no. What's the name? I had got suspended for 3 days. I got suspended for 3 days.
Suspended.
Because I like when I was pulling into like a stop, I nipped that little wire that come down from the telephone pole. I nipped it, and I read a red light, and I didn't call it in. I was supposed to call it in, and I didn't. I was saying I was gonna wait so I can just do the paperwork, and then I just forgot. And they was like, "Well, we're gonna have to suspend you," and I'm like, "Oh shit."
You know how long?
Just for 3 days. It was from Wednesday to Friday.
That's not too bad.
Yeah, Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday. But I was going to the dentist on Friday, so I wasn't gonna be on work Thursday and Friday anyway. So, but still, it was like I should have reported it, but I didn't. I forgot.
I get it.
I forgot. I said Wally was like, you need to stop posting your work stuff because of this. Man, look, bro. Look, if you got my number, right? Certain things, man, when you got my number, just text me. You don't gotta put it all on my social media. Look, you doing the human thing right now, okay? he said, oh yeah, you got me. Nigga, text
So true,
me.
Is that considered like a warning?
Yeah.
Hopefully that's only your first one.
No. My first one was uploading my glassware, my glasses videos. That was my first warning.
So you're walking on thin ice. Most places are like have the three strike rule.
Yeah,
Damn, bro.
yeah. I mean,
I've been
accidents
doing pretty good
happen.
at my new job.
Accidents happen. Shit happens, bro. That's the way I look at it. Like, shit happens.
Yep.
You feel me? It wasn't purposely done. but shit happens. So,
Yeah.
but it won't happen
Where
again. So
where are
I
you
ain't
working,
worried.
Crow?
A dispensary.
Oh, we got the dream job.
Yeah, you can't fuck up at no dispensary.
Yeah, pretty much.
I might go get a dispenser job, bro. How's that shit been, bro?
It's been solid, bro. I get 1650 plus tips, so I'm making enough money to survive.
Yeah. Only way you can mess that up is if you accidentally leave with some weed.
Accidentally.
Nah, more like if I like fuck up a transaction or like give them the wrong change or like give them free weed on accident, then yeah, they'll fire my ass.
Free weed on
Yeah,
accident.
on accident. That's how you got to say it.
Yeah.
We don't do it on purpose. We'll do it on purpose, even though it was my friend. But it wasn't on purpose. It was an accident.
Yeah, he
Do you
just
get an employee
accidentally got
discount?
half the dispo at the same time.
Do they sometimes give you free bud when they get like certain samples and stuff?
I wish, brother, but nah, that's not legal in my state. They can't give samples out to employees.
Oh dang, that's crazy.
We get a 30% off discount though.
Oh yeah,
Dang.
that's cool.
Sorry, you can't put me at a dispo, bro. I'll turn into George Jung.
Do you get it? Do
I
you, do
almost
you
feel
get
like I've been smoking too much weed lately. It's kind of crazy.
Is they doing what UL just said? They about to get rid of all the products containing THC and THCA.
They totally are, but only in smoke shops and gas stations. It's not like they're getting rid of it from dispensaries.
Oh, I thought it was gonna hit the dispensaries too.
Nah,
big crackdown?
Oh, so that shit really not supposed to be at the gas station then?
no, not anymore. That was a loophole. So
Yeah, they can't do it no more.
Damn.
Like at the little liquor stores and different things, no more.
it was hype though, because they used to sell THC seltzers and shit like from reputable companies and everything, but they got rid of it because they just don't want us to have good weed.
Yeah, in here in Atlanta, there was a festival called Oya Fest. It was like a Hispanic themed festival, but there was this tent at the festival that was openly what's called giving out THC. It was like this drink, but it was like a THC drink, and like you could go over there, you could buy some, and there was police standing outside. The event was like a full blown like professional event and shit, and they were giving out
Yep.
THC drink there.
Dang, did you try one?
No, I was with the musicians and all that. I was high off of the fact that I was there with musicians and shit.
Oh
Like
damn,
I
That's
was,
cool.
but the behind the scenes feeling of being at the festival was lit.
yeah.
That's awesome.
So I know they was smoking though.
Yeah, they were and shit.
I know they was smoking
But
hella blunts.
the the people that I was with, they were smoking afterwards because we went to an after party. Like we went to the festival and shit, and then like basically I was just like I said high off of life while I was there. Then we went to the after party. It was like this rooftop bar thing. It's a hotel called Reverb by Hard Rock Hotel. And we was at the rooftop playing fucking music and shit. That shit was dope as fuck. But we was smoking blunts and shit up there. All right, bet.
Yeah, that's how they be doing. Just getting hella blow before. Yeah,
Fuck
hella blow before. Cause I remember when Jacka performed in Fresno. Like that's my cousin. They was in the limo with them. They was just blowing hella blunts. Like
And
every
the
time.
cops are outside, like, or at the festival, the cops were just straight outside, like, watching people walk in. Like, there was people on the other side of the fence smoking a blunt, and there's like 20 feet away, there's a cop.
Yeah,
I was
but
just like, what the fuck?
but they ain't it a it but tree isn't illegal in Atlanta, is it? Oh,
It
excuse
is a
me.
little bit. I think it's
No, it's
medical when you
not.
get there.
So you got to have a
I'm not
card.
sure, to be honest. I really don't know. Because, shit, I mean, when I buy weed on the street and stuff, I know it's illegal. Like, if I get caught by a cop or some shit. Like,
Yeah, no, it Georgia has no recreational weed, bro.
yeah, so that's what I
It's
was saying. Like,
decriminalized in Atlanta, which means they're not gonna fuck with you if you have small amounts, but that's about it.
Dang.
the stuff, so that's what I don't get about the stuff that they sell at the gas station, though. So it's like, is that Weed, like
that was less than
Snacking
0.3%
right at
Delta
the end
9
of the government
THC.
shutdown.
So we could have
Yeah, they put that
THCA in
shit
it,
in
which
there.
is unactivated, which gets around the loophole. But that's illegal now. So
I'm going.
oh
It don't matter who you get the weed from out here. you can have it.
yeah,
It could be in a bag. It could be in a bottle. It could be just in your pocket with nothing on it. It could be a whole ounce. It could be a pound. They ain't saying shit.
good.
I said, which is crazy though, because remember, like back in the days, right? If you got pulled over, like before weed even became legal, if you got pulled over, they'll be like, "Oh, we smell weed in the car." They search your car, they don't find no weed. They don't really do nothing. Now it's like if they smell weed, they test you and everything, give you a DUI if you high and shit, and it's like, damn, that's fucking crazy. People been driving high since the 1950s. Now all of a sudden you can't drive high.
Yeah, they just say that because they're trying to figure out ways to get more money from us.
bruh. Driving high, like I remember back then, people would say that shit about the stop sign, where it's like somebody that's high is gonna wait for that shit to turn green.
Yeah, that don't make sense. Cause like I remember when the cannabis clubs first opened up in the Bay Area, and we used to go to the cannabis clubs. When you walk in the cannabis club, George, it'll be somebody walking around with a giant pipe. It'll be somebody walking around with different kind of blunts, different kind of bongs, and they just passing it around. You getting high while you in there buying weed. They letting you test shit out. Oh, this is that gummy gum drop, and you feel me? I got resin in it and this and that, and you getting high before you even leave the place. You can't do that no more.
Yeah, and then take a ride at the church.
You just can't do that no more, which is just crazy, bro. But I'm about to get out of here because my son moving around and he is shit. I'm a holler though, y'all.
All
All
right,
right.
buddy. I'll see you later, man.
All right, George. All right, Sun Tzu. All right, Zen.
Good night,
So,
Jew.
All right. And all right, everybody out there, yeah, thanks for stopping by. Like, I be always loving the conversations. I think because I think I be feeling like like we talk about psychedelics, we talk about many different things, but I don't think it's always got to just be about one thing. Because life is just everything happening at one time, and the conversations is always dope. And I love it. And thank you for being here. Make sure you hit that like button on the